Burks, Marina Simone. It's really good though that I do all these things because we're going to actually talk about authenticity and the power of being authentic in your brand. We're going to really talk about that tonight. And I just want to say we are focused this evening, people. We are focused. Some of you are going to be pissed off with some of the marketing that I'm using, and I need you to let that go. Be Elsa and let it go. I'm using examples of things in real time to show you the power of building an authentic brand. Okay? So do not take anything I say personal. Do not think I am no, I'm probably yelling at you. I'm definitely going to yell at you. Okay? But here's what I want you to know. I need you all to be kind to each other in the comments. These are my rules or I'm kicking you off. This is my rules, okay? Because I've seen a lot of nonsense happening on social media and I am not here for that. Like, I am not here for that. I am here to teach you how to build a badass business and a badass brand, period, and a conversation. There's a reason I don't get caught up in all the other things. There's a reason for that. I have my own values, my own beliefs, and my own things, and so do you. And I don't care what yours are because I know what mine are. And so I respect yours. And I want every single healer right now to drop the word respect in the comment section. All I want you to do, drop the word respect. Because I feel like everyone needs to remember that we need to respect each other. We need to respect other people's opinions. We need to respect the way that people, even personalities, like we just have to have respect. Now, does that mean that there isn't a right and wrong? No, but what your right and wrong is might not be mine. I'm a Christian. I am Jesus first, God first. That is my life. That doesn't have to be yours. But what I'm going to share tonight, like, I just need you to know, like, everything I'm talking about is I'm always 100. And some of you are probably going to unfollow me after tonight. And that's okay. I just want you to know I respect you. I respect that. Okay? I've worked really hard since 2014 to always see all sides and always be not one way. And I don't know, something happened at 40 where things don't bother me like they used to bother me when I was younger. Like it takes a lot for me to get heated over a situation now, especially with my bipolar meds too. That's probably super helpful. Check mark for the doctors there. But I just want you to know, like, my whole point of saying all this is because I'm going to be using some examples from the campaign. And I'm not talking about the campaign, let's be clear. But I'm going to be using some examples because there were some really cool marketing things that happened. And I want to bring your attention to it because I am all about using things in marketing, right? So that's what I wanted to say there. I don't know who needed to hear that, who didn't need to hear that. Here's what else I'll tell you. You are in charge of the next 4 years of your life, nobody else. You. And here's why I'm going to say this too. We talked about not living in a victim mindset on day one. For those of you that have been here since day one, drop day one in the comment section. If you've been here since day one, meaning on the 14-day Double Down Black Friday challenge that we've been doing, right? Day one, we talked about not living in this victim bullshit mentality. Because here's the thing. When you're always thinking that something bad happened to you, or of course this happened to me, or oh, poor me, and woe is me, and all of that shit, you are never going to get to where you really want to be, where your heart wants to be, because you're so freaking numb that you stopped feeling and all you can do is complain. So for those of you that are brand new here and you haven't watched day one, I left day one up. And so if you need to watch it, I highly suggest you literally go to my business page and you search my live videos so you can find day one. Day 1 and day 2. It's important. I'm in charge of my next 4 years. It was crazy. Patrick Bet-David said something last night and I was listening to him and I was videoing it because I wanted to play it for you guys. And then I was like, there's too much shit in there that he says that I don't want to go there, right? So, but what he did say that was extremely powerful was the next 4 years, it is up to you to make decisions on where you want your business to be. If you have zero money in your bank account, what's the number you want by the end of the 4th year? If you have 15,000 in your bank account, that's you. What is your plan to triple, quadruple, or 10x it? This is an opportunity right now for all of you to have the next 4 years be the best 4 years. No matter what the hell happens when you walk out that door, because you've decided it, you've chosen. And we've been talking about this since day 1 of this challenge. And I just want to remind you that you are in control. That what you put out is what you're going to get back in. And you can respect and still have your hardcore beliefs and values and keep it in your bubble to where the things that are outside your bubble ain't gonna bother you, boo. Know what I mean? Okay. So anyway, I got my brows done and I keep rubbing them and my brow girl is gonna kill me because I might have to go back to get them fixed. Did I ruin them? Nikes. I think they did. Let me brush them really quick. Let me brush them. They're called lamination. I got them laminated. Oh no, she's gonna kill me. Oop. All right, well, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna pretend they're there. Yes, I just brushed my brows. Authenticity is key. So are we ready? We've got some amazing things we're gonna go over tonight. You're probably gonna get sick of me. If you were up all night last night, you're probably gonna be up really late tonight with me because we've got a lot of shit we gotta do. Okay? We got a lot of shit we gotta do. Let's go. What am I doing? I'm sharing my screen or my slides. I'm sharing my screen. Here we go. Here we grow. Okay, I don't know why I just yelled. Sorry, guys. I got a little excited. Okay, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Okay, let me remove brands. Let me remove this. And let me introduce you to some of my favorite humans who have just joined us in Brand Me On Demand. I just want to give them a shout out. They've joined within the last 60 days and I just love, this is like my jam, like branding, like getting on a Zoom and setting the intention for you for the next 12 months and just getting to know you as a person and what you really want in your business and what kind of business you really want and how I can help you like scale that. Like that lights me up. That's what gets me out of bed every day. Like I will tell you, I was just on the phone with my CEO and we were talking about some branding things and I'm like I'm a nerd. Like this is my gift. And so I just get really excited. So Heidi, Nina, Tara, Brenda, Shireen, and Jenny, welcome to the parties. Because we love you and we're so excited to have you. And then we also got, why is it not working? Oh, next. Other. Then we've got Jessica, Cindy, Ruth, Cheryl, Martha, and Amy. We're so excited to have you. Welcome to the family. You guys get me uncensored in there a whole lot. Then we got Shika, Dondra, Ebony, Ashley, Nicole, and Michelle. Guys, welcome them all to Brand Me On Demand. Brand Me On Demand is Brand Me On Demand, BMOD. Okay, so if we ever see BMOD, it's Brand Me On Demand. That's okay, I'm gonna keep going. Okay. And then Becky, congratulations, just joined us yesterday, and Laura just joined us this morning. Congratulations and welcome to the party, my friends. And here's just the kind of the must-haves of what's included inside of Brand Me On Demand. I thought this was important to share this image with you guys. You know, I think it's important to know that in programs, when you're going to do coaching programs, it's really cool when you didn't do for the last time, which is awesome. So Let's talk about some of these rock stars. Some of these rock stars inside of the Double Down. Like, I am so proud of you guys. Like, Tammy got her first person on her VIP list. That is a win. It's not only one, that is a win. If you have people on your VIP list, I want you to drop it in the chat right now. If you're like, yes, I got people on my first to know list. I got people from my first to know on my VIP. I want to know in the comments because I want to shout you out. I want to give you, like, I want you to know, like, that's freaking amazing. Like, that's awesome. You guys are learning this, some of you, for the very first time. So what are some of the other wins? I died, Amanda. When I saw this. I was like, I have to share. I have to share. Heather says, yes, I have 6 in 2 days. It's so exciting. Amanda had me peeing my pants because I said, hey, I want you guys to be different. I want you to, like, stick the things on your face. Like, do it. Boom. Just like that. And it caught my attention. I literally stopped scrolling. Even though I told you guys to do this, it still stopped me in the scroll. That's important, okay? And Davine, I'm so proud of you. Like, I look so beautiful, like how you did your first to know list with the colors and the circles. And oh my God, it's so pretty. Like, I was obsessed. I'm like, come do my first to know list for me, please. Thank you. And then I wanted to share this because this is really, really important. This was shared by Tara last year, and I thought it was important because you guys have people inside of your VIP Facebook groups or groups that are dead or Facebook groups that are dead. Jennifer says, I have 50 people in my challenge. Hey, that's amazing, Jennifer. But I wanted to share this. So Tara sent this message out to people that are inside of her Facebook group. She said, as a member of my Facebook group, you get first dibs to be added to my first to know wait list, which means you will get the inside scoop on upcoming clean beauty holiday deals. Each week, I'll be drawing names for fun surprises. Let me know if you're down, right? And so, yes, add me. And so Tara says, this is how I've been approaching my Facebook group first to get on the list. At first, I thought about just telling everyone that they were automatically added, but I really prefer to connect with people that actually have genuine interest. This response was proof to me that reaching out individually to gain permission was the way to go. Is that not awesome? So I just want you guys to know, like, this is another, like, trick, hack, or whatever to reach out to people that you've added into Facebook groups. Okay? Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's keep going because we've got a lot to work on tonight, guys. We've got a lot. Crystal, this was from last year. I'm so proud of her. Got her first customer. She also made a commitment that landed her in DDBF, and she started her FOMO wall. I am so proud of all the things. And then another one, VIP list at 2:49 a.m. I have one person on my list. I'm a little slow. How many of you were like, I feel like I'm moving slow, drop slow? That's okay. You're all going to move at your own pace. A lot of you grab the VIP where you grab the recordings where you can watch this at any time. If not, I put the link, and I didn't change the price, you guys. I left it. I left the price. I left it at $57 for you guys, okay? Because I don't care. Like, I want you guys to be able to go back, watch this over and over again to make this launch work for you, okay? So you can go still and grab the replays. But here's something that's really powerful because you guys have been checking in. You guys have been checking in. We've had over 11,000 new conversations that all of you have started in the last 14 days. That's insane. Is that nuts? 11,000 new conversations. That means 11,000 hellos. 11,000 hellos happened on social media. I need you guys to please celebrate these things. These are massive, okay? So here's what we did on day one. We set the stage for Black Friday success, right? We laid the foundation. We talked about goals, strategy, planning, our intentions, right? And we did the circle. We gave you the ChatGPT prompt. Those of you get ready because I made a QR code. I feel like I should get a cookie because tonight I have QR codes for you guys. And I'm going to show you how I did it so you could do QR codes too. in your stories. Like you could do all the things, QR codes, another hack. I told you tonight we're going to be busy. Okay. So the prompt that I gave you guys helped you literally create headlines and really niche down who you're talking to. How many of you were blown away by that prompt? Drop prompt in the comment section if you're like, yeah, dude, that was insane in the membrane. It was nuts, right? Okay. Some of you are like, I missed it. Oh no, the picture's not loading. No. Hold on. Why is it not loading? I'm so proud of myself. Loading. Yeah, hold on. This is me. This is me. Okay? We're just going to get rid of that one. Go back to present. We're just going to get rid of that one, guys. It wasn't the QR code. Don't worry. It wasn't the QR code. It was, I don't even know what it was, to be honest. So we're good. Let's go back. Share. Here. Present. Okay. Here we are. Next slide. This. Then we did this. We did the circles. How many of you did that exercise and you were like, holy crap, that visualization wheel? How many of you were like, damn, that wheel like really got me hyped? Okay, you need to go back to that. That's why I say the replays are important. If you just get the replays for day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you're good. You're golden, right? You're good. You're golden. It's important, okay? See, it's doing this. It's not pulling up the images. Ay, ay, ay. This was a QR code. I'm so annoyed right now. Why is the QR code not showing up? Hold on. See it? You see it down here, right? You see it down here. You see it? What is going on? Let's see if I'll duplicate. Duplicate. Nope. All right, guys. I'll get you the QR code. Anyway, this QR code right here. You want me to download it? Nope. Oh, wait. Please hold. So we're going to add to the background. Oh, I got it. Which one is it? Is it that one? I think I got it, guys. Hold on. Oh, I know why. I have to remove myself. I'm going to remove myself so you can scan it because this is where the prompts are. Okay. That's not going to work either. It's too big. Son of a baloney. It's all right. It's okay. I'll post it. I'll post it. I'll post it. I'll post it. It's fine. Everything's fine. You know, I don't know why. I don't know why. Add the stage. Here we go. Let's get back into it. I don't know why that's happening, guys. I don't know. Okay. Let me present. And then it is what it is. And I'll get you guys all the cool QR codes I made. They're not working. Day two. Day two. We did the vision board exercise, right? And I love that Erin shared, like, literally when she did this exercise and she looks back from 2018 and she looks at literally a picture of her and her kids now. This was her 2018 and now here she is in 2024. Is that not insane? That's nuts. It's nuts. Yes, I'll put it in the boards, Carly. I'm going to put them all on the boards. So day two, right? Crafting that vision board. That was important. That's important. Day 3, 4, and 5, what do you send to your team using powerful scripts? How to reach out to everyone, even those who've taken a step back. Did you create that dedicated chat for Black Friday and Cyber Monday to boost your team's spirit and track your progress towards the goal? We identified your audience pain points and problems. We started thinking like a brand, not just a consumer. We're educating your audience on relevant topics and empowering them, with solutions. Starting to build your wait list or your first to know list. These are things that we did. Taking the 20 niche problems we identified on day 5. I don't know why these pictures are not working. Crafting a specific content strategy for live videos, posts, story sequences. Getting a taste of what every Monday inside of Brand Me On Demand is like with Erin, with the content strategy, right? And then the FOMO wall and how to use that FOMO wall with Sarah Lovely. She's now in her 3rd year. It's actually her 4th year now. And she's 65 people on her first to know list with the strategy that she shared with you. And the scripts and templates are all on the boards, and they were here on the QR code, but now they're not. But you had all of those things as well. So that's what this launch process has done for you so far. Yes or yes? Okay. This is what we've done so far. Now let's connect the dots. Because now here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. And I think it's because it's my internet. I think my internet's all cranky right now. And we'll figure it out. But here's what's going to happen, okay? Your company is going to literally give you a shit ton of flyers and tell you, go post them everywhere. Pray for some sales. Go build their brand. That's door 1, and you know that it's not going to work. So we got to do door 2. You want to have the biggest launch you've ever had? You've got to test and tweak. We need to break this down into chunks so you can see it, how it goes, all in a circle. Okay, so drop ready in the comments if you're ready for door number 2. You have to make a decision. No more complaining. We talked about that. Ignore the noise, the flyers, the BOGO deals, the spamming posts, the hype, because that issue is not working for non-influencers like you and me. You also cannot expect greatness overnight. And so that's the decision that I need you guys to make right now. Make that decision. I realize that a lot of marketers, not just in network marketing or affiliate marketing, but just really just anything that they're trying to sell, it's just so hard to get outside of posting BOGO campaigns because you see Amazon do it. You see Target and Walmart, and you see that that's what they're doing. Like they're just talking at people all the time, but social media is not an ad. Social media is about being social. And I want you to remember that in your marketing. And so I started testing and tweaking because that whole go viral and get paid mentality is hurting people. Oh my God, the amount of conversations I'm having with people right now in network marketing that had massive success in 2020 and 2021 and 2022 because they went viral, and now they're not going viral anymore, and they don't even know how to market. Like they don't even have that skill set. And what happens is now we have this entitled marketing world where people think they can go make a post and get paid. And I'm like, no, bro, like that life is over. You have to have a skill set. If you don't know how to work ChatGPT, that ain't gonna work for you. If you don't know how to market to your niche and talk to your people, it's not gonna work. And I know because I tried it. So I designed this Double Down launch plan to give you confidence in getting new sales with a launch process that works, that gets you in conversations with people. Because what do I tell you? The person who has the most conversations, that's the person that's going to win. Yes or yes? And so that's what we need to make sure we're doing. And so for the last, oh gosh, it's been longer than 2 years now. I need to update some of these slides, but at the end of the day, I have worked with 7- and 8-figure earners to create and design their whole launch plan. In fact, I'm doing it right now for a brand new company, right? I've done it for makeup companies, skincare, service-based, travel, health and wellness. So this works for any company, any niche. This works. And I've helped people hit 9.3 million in 1 month in sales. Okay, real leaders, real results, real receipts. And here's how this system works. Ready? There's 5 stages. that we kind of went through that we're going to dig in through a little bit deeper. So you can have a successful Black Friday in 2024, okay? One is the prep and prime stage. And so what did we do? We found out the niche. We got really specific on their problems. We found headlines that are really going to pop out. But you need to go a little bit deeper. You need to ask yourself, what do they really want? Like, what's that like dream moment that they have, that specific dream that they think about every single day? Why do they want it so bad? And why aren't they buying it from you right now? And where are they buying it from? Because if you are selling affiliate products, or you're selling a coaching product, or you're selling a digital course, you have to know these things. Because you can't just post, come make money with me. It doesn't work. You can't post, I have 5 spots left, join me. You can't post, do you want to lose weight? I can help you, here's how. Or you want to make $700 by tomorrow. Those things, people smell bullshit a mile away. And here's the other piece. You're bringing in the same people who are doing the same thing as you. And it's kind of like an incestual kind of thing that's happening in this industry right now, where everybody's just recruiting people that are already in it instead of literally talking to your next door neighbor or the person on social media that literally has never done this before. Okay, I want to say that. Okay. Anyway, what else? What are they using instead of your product? What results are they not getting with that product? What's the price point of what they're buying? But here's my favorite. What's the value that they see in it? What would make them want to try something different? Why do they think they don't need yours? What's that competition product? This is how you prep and prime. This is going to offer clarity for you. It teaches you how to speak in your audience's language to use in your marketing. This simple process increased our sales as a team by 60%. And every year, we build the numbers. You're going to sell more with this process, just with this one stage, if you don't do it. If you do nothing else but prep and prime, I promise you, you will have massive, massive results. More conversations, more people talking to you, more people asking you, what is it? Because you have clarity on who you're talking to, okay? Let's keep going because we've got a lot. Then we have second, the engagement stage. This is where we want to start tracking who is watching, identify their wants and needs, and then figure out who. This is a great time for you to amp up the conversations in the DMs on the topics and problems your audience is having. You could do yes or no polls, engagement posts, true or false, quizzes, education, statistics, articles around the problem, memes like we talked about, right? All those things. Yes or yes? Make sense? Okay, let's keep going. The engagement stage, most people get to this stage but are terrible at converting those humans that are ready. You know why? Because they don't ask, they don't talk, and they don't capture. So most of you get stuck because you focus on how many views, how many likes, how many people are watching, did I get a share, am I going viral, and it's wrong. You need to identify who is watching, track them, and prep and prime them for the holiday promos in your conversations. Drop conversations in the comment section, please, okay? It's important. We don't want people to literally just watch and not know if they're interested. We want people to engage so we can move them from the engagement stage to the waitlist stage, to the conversation stage. There are different stages in a process of getting to know your audience. And they're not going to just buy from the first time. That's why the spammy promos and the flyers and those things don't work. They don't work, okay? The wait list. This is where your first to know list comes in. You build a list of interested prospects. It helps to sift and sort so you don't waste time cold messaging not ready buyers when the sale goes live. It also helps you handle objections before the sale goes live. Is all this starting to come full circle? Then we talked about the expansion stage. I just didn't call it this while I was teaching it to you. You see how I did that? I taught you these stages without giving them names in the last 14 days. Because otherwise you would have been so focused on the expansion stage, you wouldn't have done the work that goes in it. But you did. You did do the work that goes in it because you learned about referral posts. You learned about reaching through other people's networks. You learned that every dud can lead to a stud. You decided you're not going to just rely on your own social medias and lists. You are going to find creative ways to tap into other friends, customers, family, leads, social media platforms. You learned that you could do this with a simple raffle or a simple giveaway because what's in it for the person sharing? So here's how it works, okay? Full circle moment. You prep and prime your social media. Prep and prime. Start having conversations. Your mom, you decide that your mom says, yes, I'll put a referral post up for you. It drives curiosity and it leads people to take action. Now, all of a sudden, mom has 300 friends. 300 friends. Let's say there's only 3 people that engage with that referral post that you had your mom put up. That is 3 new leads, 3 new hands that went up that you would not have had for your free challenge, for your raffle, for your first to know list, for your Black Friday deals, whatever. You keep finding something that works as a referral post. Doesn't matter. You try, right? Then all of a sudden, now you have 3 new hands that just went up. Now we're going to go do the same thing. Let's say they each have 300 people. Now you have 900 people that are being targeted. So if we have 10 more hands that go up, you just took a list of 1 and turned it into 13 people using this one strategy. OPN, other people's networks. At any time, if you're mind blown, feel free to drop a mind blown emoji in the comment section. I feed off of your energy. This is not a recording unless you're watching the replay. I am live, boo-boo. Okay? I'm live. I showed you my toes in the very beginning. Okay? Let's keep this rolling. So the stage helped my friend Bryn go from 400,000 to 2 million in sales, the OPN, literally, for her Black Friday. Now's the FOMO stage, right? This is where we started with the fear of missing out, with the walls, behind the scenes, showing them when you're putting a post-it on the wall, when you're adding a name, celebrating and acknowledging the people that are already on the first to know list, celebrating those who did make a post for you inside the Facebook group. So other people are like, wait, who made a post? What do you mean she's in a raffle? I want to be in a raffle. Celebrating people that are on the first to know list publicly. So then other people are like, what do you mean? What's the first to know list? What's that? I want to know. What is it? It keeps your audience engaged with countdown timers. You guys are so blown away by me right now. It makes me so happy. I worked really hard on all of this today. This is going to increase the warm audience attention by 57%. That's what we're doing. We're increasing your audience's attention by doing this FOMO stage by 57%. And then what it's doing psychologically is it's telling your audience to ask, what is it? I'm curious. That's powerful. If you didn't know, now you know, okay? So here's how it works. You are behind the scenes, doing all the things, explaining why you're excited, what you're offering. Then on your social media, you're being so consistent with the prepping and priming and the problems and solving the problems and making people laugh and like all the things. And then all of a sudden you get that post up there and now you start building your wait list. You're working through other people's networks. So you're growing your wait list. The sale goes live. You're going to now reach out to those people on the wait list. Still push the raffle. And then you're going to literally let people know what your goal is and ask if they'll help you get there. My goal is to have 100 people on my VIP list. Let them know. Let people in on that journey. Go in your stories and show people that behind the scenes. What is it going to do? Keep their attention. See, it's okay to talk about a goal you have over and over and over again and keep people updated on it. What's not okay is to literally say, buy my Scotch tape, it's on sale. If they don't need Scotch tape, they don't care. And to be honest, they're not going to buy Scotch tape from you because they can order it from freaking Amazon. So we have to find ways to create this presence on social media that people become addicted to. So they want to know, what is it? Oh, what kind of tape is that? Ask me about the tape. Okay, let's keep going. This got one of my newest team members, less than 2 months in the business, 45 people on her wait list without cold messaging. How many of you would like that for your team? Some of you need to literally be tagging your team members on this because they're not going to listen to you. Just an FYI. But listen to me though. Michelle Trevino last year, 169 people were on her VIP list using this strategy. 169 people. Like, I'm not even making these numbers up. Okay? Not even. Can't do it. So this is my wash, rinse, repeat product launch method. Okay? It creates a clear plan to launch on social media. And it's simple to duplicate from your team. And here's the coolest part. You're going to get better and better and better and better and better and better and better at this every time you launch a product. You're going to be able to use this process, whether you're launching a brand something, affiliate something, or whether you're opening a damn store. You can use this because it works. In fact, here's how you know this works so well, okay? Most of you know I made a shift. I was with a company for 7 years, and I resigned from that company and started a new company. And they are still using my launch process. They're still using my first to know list. They're still using my FOMO wall. They use all my things. And that's when you know it works, is when even when you're not somewhere, people are still using because it works. And by the way, I'm so happy. Like, that's the whole point in this, is I want everybody to use what they learned from me. Like, by the way, there's no shade on that. That makes me happy because it works. Okay. So here's kind of like a circle of it, right? So here's what we do. We start with a free challenge. We start with that free challenge. We create awareness on social media, talking about the free challenge, 5-day feel good now. You feel like shit, I can make you feel better in 5 days. Give me 60 seconds a day. Do you want to smile? Do you want to smile for 60 seconds a day? I can help you. It's free, and there's money giveaways and ba 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 ba. Then referral post. My friend Jane said yes. Jane, let's go put a post on your wall so we can go help 5 people feel good now. Okay, Jane's gonna go put, hey, I'm doing a 5-day feel good now challenge, and I'm gonna smile for 60 seconds a day, and they're giving me cash to do it. Does anybody want to join me? Yeah, I'm in. All of a sudden, my 1 lead turns into 5, turns into 10, turns into 20. And then I go have those 20 people go do the same exact post. And now you have scripts for your wait list. Now you're going to invite those people that are in the challenge to your wait list for the Black Friday deal. Hey. Then you're going to create the FOMO wall. You're going to create the packs so we can upsell. Then you're going to go live in your event. You're going to blast your list when the sale goes live. You have a new FOMO wall. Now the first to know list turns into the VIP wall. And you're going to follow up with that wait list and create curiosity on social media. Do you see how the circle, how it's all just a wash, rinse, repeat? Why am I doing this weird thing with my hand? I don't know, but I feel like my nails look really good, so I'm just obsessed with it. Drop a 2 in the comments right now if you're like, holy shit, it's starting to make some sense. Drop a 2. Drop a 2. I know some of you are watching and don't want me to know you're here, and that's okay. You don't have to drop anything. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're getting the information. All right, let's keep going. So setting team goals, what should be your focus? Your invites, the countdown in the chat, the 3-3-3 method, ripping off the Band-Aid. If you're like, I don't know what your 3-3-3 method is, Marina, just Google Marina Simone 3-3-3 method. A whole bunch of shit will come up, okay? Implement daily, like teasing the first to know list, like all of these things you should be doing with your team. With your team. What's the raffle? What are you going to raffle off? I mean, some of you guys have like purses you've never used before that are still wrapped, or have perfumes you've never opened. Like, people like that stuff, just an FYI. Contests based on invites, based on results, right? How can you get people running fast? What are some of the contents so you can have a contest, you can have the right behavior. So far, so good. Yeah. Okay, I'm sweating, by the way. And my shirt says expensive and difficult because it is the truth. So now the only question you need to ask yourself, really, honestly, is, am I going to go into 2025 without a brand? Am I going to go into 2025 without a brand? And I'm going to take my face off the screen for a minute because I have a lot of slides that we need to get through. And I just need you guys to understand something. If you don't have a personal brand, you will always work for someone else. That doesn't mean you have to sell courses. It doesn't mean you have to, sell your own thing, but you need to have your own list. You need to own your own list. How do I hide the comments showing up on your screen? I can't see the slides. I don't know what comment is showing up. Hold on. I don't know what comment is showing up. So I'm so sorry. If you watch it on your computer, maybe, because I have you guys here. Anyway, you have to have scroll to hide the comments. There you go. Scroll to hide the comments. It's your captions. Okay. I don't have captions on. It just automatically does captions now. So anyway, you've got to have a brand. You've got to have a brand. Okay? You've got to have a brand. Bottom line, period. And here's what most of you are missing. You're missing that capture process. You're missing the accountability. You're missing the right group. You're missing the puzzle pieces. And so everything I showed you is a part of a system that I teach inside of Brand Me On Demand, that we build out, that capture process, that personal brand, that email list, that text marketing list. And if you'd like me to help you implement it all, I can. And that is going to be my pitch tonight, is Brand Me On Demand. Okay, I'm not there yet, but I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. When I start pitching, if you're like, I want nothing to do with it, hang up, jump off. You're not going to hurt my feelings. It's okay. But some of you need help to stay postured and confident in your business daily. And I know that because I was that person. I needed it. Because you need to be able to focus on the things that matter, like being postured in your conversations, feeling good about your personal brand. And I love getting messages like this. I went from 1.2 million in sales to over 5 million. And so it's time for you to take a peek inside of Brand Me On Demand and take a peek inside of why it matters. It's a community of people just like you that are literally building empires through social media without being spammy buttholes. And we're building funnels. This is not as intense as the 14-day challenge. This is split up into 12 months where we do it with you structure so it can fit any full-time working human. There's a reason for that. Most of you are stuck in a cubicle trying to go to a throne just like I was. And we want to make sure that you have the tools you need to do that. And so this 12-month accountability group is more than just you're meeting with me once a week, and you're going to see that. We have built out funnels done for you. We meet over 48 times a year with real on-demand help with your social media and building your personal brand. So this is Janice. She's one of our Brand Me On Demand students who I love so much. And I love talking to her, and I love how much, like at the retreat, she just came out of her shell and she really started to lean into her branding. And I'm just so proud of her. Cheryl is amazing. We're going to we'll have a video from her, but Crystal said, stick a fork in me. I finished my month with personally hitting a top sales, recruited 7 people, the 3,000 sales. I'm telling you, having this program created a starting from scratch in a brand new company easy. That was Crystal. I sometimes I get weird when I'm reading things that are about myself. I don't know. Does anybody else relate to that? Like whenever I'm like reading about Marina Simone, I'm like, that's me. It's so weird to say it. But Farah, 2 business partners for the month, over $2,000 in extra in her account. Just loving the coaches and everything that we do. But the whole point of Brand Me On Demand is to help you build an authentic brand. that will help you sell more as who you are. Just sell more as you, right? Here's the thing. I know you see a lot of influencers and you're like, their house is so pretty. They always have their makeup done. Like, you know, I've got to be perfect. And I want you to know that I am nowhere near it. I literally pick my boogers and burps sometimes on camera, and I'm making multiple seven figures. So I don't play the whole flash my money. Here's how much I made, and like flashing checks. And my course is going to make you bazillions of dollars, because that's how it was marketed to me. And I had this expectation of being rich fast with all of that kind of marketing, and it completely turned me off. And so when I say authenticity in your branding, I mean connecting. I mean building a niche of people and super fan brand where people love being around you, your values, what you have to talk about, where you're actually making an impact. So I'm going to keep it 100 with you tonight. You're going to see my branding, my personality, and it might not be for you, but there's a whole point in that. I accidentally got 30,000 downloads on my podcast. I accidentally built, you know, a email list of 80, 90, 100,000, accidentally, by being authentic and having the right systems in place. And so that's what I want to share with you guys tonight. Because at the end of the day, 86% of consumers say authenticity is important when deciding who they want to work with. It's important. If you want to make money faster, you've got to be authentic. Fake news, guess what? That shit's real on social media. Meaning people acting fake for a buck, people can smell that a mile away. I'm going to show you some statistics tonight that are going to blow your mind. I know what it's like to feel like you don't matter. I know what it's like to feel like you're too boring and no one cares what you have to say. But I'm telling you, what you've experienced does matter. Because somebody needs to have that Me Too moment with you. I'm going to say some things that are going to piss some of you off. And it's okay, drop thangs, THANGS in the comment section. But if you want to build a relatable, successful brand and relate to more people, I need to like open the curtain, and I need you to know that being polished and being perfect is poison. I'm not for everybody. In fact, I have about 10 to 15 people every single day that tell me to F off, or that they hate me, or that I'm lame, or I don't know what I'm talking about, that I'm not qualified. But there's always going to be someone out there that does think that you matter, because you matter to them. Your story matters to them. And that's what we're doing inside of Brand Me on Demand, is we're taking the average person who feels like they don't matter enough to have a personal brand, and we're helping you develop it, point blank. So, none of these damn pictures are working. This is annoying me. All right, let me stop sharing really quick. This is proof that you don't have to be perfectly polished. So anyway, there's a picture down here that you can't see. I don't know what is going on. Let me refresh. Let me refresh, because that means none of my videos are going to play, and that's going to aggravate the crap out of me. Videos. Ooh, I got it. I just had to refresh. You guys. Share. Now, most of you are going to hang up on me right now because he's on here. I'm going to bring my face up so you can hang up on me with my face here. I told you I'm going to piss some of you off. This is me showing you marketing. Really quick, okay? We're going through these fast. But when you can take something someone said and not let it get to you and use it in your marketing, that is powerful. It's a powerful place to be. And I want you to know that I can help you get there. because I do epic marketing. Now, we also need to make sure we're careful that we don't get canceled like P. Diddy. I'm gonna say some shit tonight. It's okay. We also need to make sure that our branding doesn't involve nonsense. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. Let me see if I present this, is this gonna work now? Okay, good. So here's what we need to know. Consumers feel more connected with CEOs that are active on social media, highlighting the impact of personal branding by personal leaders. That's powerful. Last night, these Candace Owens and Patrick Bet-David, and you can say whatever you want about them, but you know what they do? They stand out. They stand out. And they said it last night 1,000,000 times on the podcast that legit people are sick of fakeness. They're sick of photoshopped, cropped, little waists. Like, they don't want that. They want real conversations. How many of you can have real conversations as part of your personal branding? What if you didn't have to be a perfect video editor? What if you didn't have to be a perfect picture taker? What if you didn't have to be skinny or an overweight model, or right, like this niche thing that everybody's doing? Like, what if you literally could show up as your personality and be enough for someone? Because that's what people want. That's what people want. They want authentic conversations. They don't want the other shit you think they want. And listen, purchasing decisions are coming from the authenticity. These are real numbers, by the way. I didn't make these up. These are real numbers. We don't want to be censored. We want to be able to have real conversations. We want to be able to have debates. We want to be able to hear what someone else thinks and give our own response and not feel like we're getting attacked, right? This is what people want. Selena Gomez, she is someone that really stands out to me with her mental health journey. She was like one of the first celebs to be like, I'm sick and tired of everybody acting like you've got to be perfect. I am so grateful for this woman right here. She built a whole brand. Her Rare Beauty brand is built on mental health. Real people. I love her story. I love how she doesn't shrink for society. I love how she doesn't shrink for society, because that bothers me. Content from brands that is perceived authentic generates 8 times more engagement. A study was done that people are more likely to trust CEOs and leadership that have their brands authentic and transparent. I'm authentic and transparent. I literally showed you guys my toe color. I'm not up here ever faking my brand. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Authenticity built me multiple 7 figures. When I think about Sarah Blakely and I think about her story, and I have all these notes, and I'm just not gonna go there. Like, I'm here. Like, I have notes and I'm just not using them because I don't care. But I remember the moment that I connected with this woman. Do you know her story? Well, here's what I remember. I remember watching her Instagram story and her sharing how she looked like shit in the morning and didn't even wear shoes to drop her kids off. And she looked like a hot mess express. And I, in that moment, didn't feel so bad that my kid was embarrassed of me dropping her off, because I literally roll out of bed. I don't feel like I don't even want to put sunglasses on because it hurts my ears. The ears, it hurts right here. And I get a headache. But she, a billionaire, shared that. And that was such an inspiring moment for me. Who would have thunked it? Someone sharing that they're a hot mess, not wearing shoes to drop off their kids, was inspiring. Some of you are overthinking this personal branding thing. People prefer realness over perfection. Period. All the numbers show it. And in fact, research found that 94% of consumers are likely to be loyal to a brand that offers complete transparency. You know how I know that's true? You know how I know that's true? Think of someone right now that has massive influence. Don't drop it, because I know you guys are going to argue in the comments, and we're not doing that. But think of somebody that is super authentic. I'll use an example. Like some of these new rappers that are really ratchet. Like, I mean, we were ratchet back in the day, but it is like ratchet. Like, it is ratchet. Okay? It is ratchet out there right now. But they're 100% transparent to the audience that loves them. Right? 100% transparent to the audience that loves them. So it's okay. It's okay to be transparent in your branding. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not. Brands that are consistently authentic reap the rewards of customer loyalty. Why are there some people? Drop in the comments 2017. What year did you first learn about me or find me or watch something of mine? What year? 2017 is like when Moms in Heels was like really born and really like whatever. So what year? I would love to see you guys. Some of you are brand spanking new and don't even know my story. Mona's 2017, Jennifer's 2023, Jennifer Lynn's 2020, Charlotte's 2021, Jessica's 2020, Jan's 2020, Roxanne's 2019, Donna's 2018, 2023, like there are people that have been with me through my pregnancy, through my hard times, through me getting like, I'm transparent in all of that. And I haven't lost. I've only gained. And I want you to know that that's important, okay? 91% of followers unfollow brands on social media that post irritating, irrelevant, or unauthentic content. You know how I know that's true? Because my unfollow button has been hotter than shit this last freaking 5 months. And I'm sure some of you too. Forbes says by 2025, authenticity and branding will move from being a market differentiator to a consumer expectation. Forbes said it. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about it? Are we gonna just ignore it? Are we gonna not do anything? No. You can be authentic. You can show up with no makeup on. I'm doing it right now. You can show up a hot mess. People want that. How many of you love to watch when people are giving you a day in their life? A day in their life. When they're just, waking up, and I love them. I love watching those, like the reels that are like put together of the total day. And I'm going to try to do that when I go to Hawaii. I'm going to try to give you my trip of Hawaii in all the moving parts. I'm not really good at this, but I'm going to try. Okay. I'm really good at like just this stuff. Reality shows. Exactly. Love is Blind. Look at how that popped off. People in pods behind a wall. Like, right? People want connection. That's what matters. And so there is power in vulnerability. It doesn't make you weak being vulnerable or sharing when you fall down. It's not a weak thing. It's how you get back up and how you share when you get back up. That's the power. And you all got to become better at telling stories. You all do. So let's get into Brand Me on Demand. I have been, oh God, this is where I have to toot my own horn and I hate doing it. Yes, I've been I wrote a book. It'll be coming out in 2025. Hey, I finally wrote my book. And if you are a bipolar entrepreneur or you've had any kind of trauma in your life, you will love this book. I finally finished it. It will be out.